trying to figure out, I was going to try to do this with the camera going the opposite way, but I guess I have to change some settings in order to do that. So we're going to go back like this until I figure that out a little bit more. But we're here in the kitchen. I need to go ahead and get Henry's bottle ready. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll head outside and start doing our morning chores. So Henry is still bottle fed as one of hubby's co-workers who deals with cattle a lot. I said to continue giving him a bottle until he's about 4 months old. That way he will really beef up. He is a Jersey cow, and Jersey cows don't technically get that beefy. But do I look blurry, guys? I feel like I look blurry. There's that a little bit better? Okay. But, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and make his bottle. He's still on the feed. And I do this every morning. And then all throughout the day, he gets the pellets. And those are the calf starter pellets until he's about 4 months old. And then we'll go ahead and switch him over. And hopefully, fingers crossed, in the next couple weeks, we will get him, Sniffles, and Fiona out on pasture and out of that barn so they can actually be in the sunlight and be in grass, because it's really beautiful outside right now. So let me get the milk, and then we'll go ahead and fill this up, and we'll head outside. Where are you guys all streaming from this morning? Let's see. Farm Girl, good morning. Where are you at? Princess, you ready to go outside? You want to go outside, mamas? All right, let's head outside, guys. It's a beautiful morning. It's definitely cooled off a lot. So I have been enjoying my early mornings. Come on, let's go outside. Princess, come on. She doesn't want to go out this morning. I just don't want to come inside and find a mess. Come on. There you go. Let's go, mamas. All right, guys, let me show you this beautiful view this morning. There's Sport. Him and Coach stay outside all night. My screen is not right. Princess. Is that better? Maybe like that. All right, so let's head on down. We're gonna let out Quackerduck first. I can already hear her quacking. Hello, Uncle Jerry, Philippines. Good morning, Rachel. Okay, it's small on your side. I tried to flip the camera to where I would be able to rotate it and be a little bit better for you guys. But I think there's a setting that I have to hit somewhere. And I don't know where that's at. So I tried to flip it to where you guys can see it a little bit better and it'd be bigger, but I need to play around with this a little bit more to figure out that setting on there. You're gonna do the meat birds? Okay, thank you. All right, that's good. My father-in-law said he'll go ahead and do the meat birds for me. I can't take you guys down there because it's so far. So if he does that part for me, that helps out a lot. This is the other cage that we have a handful of my father-in-law's chickens that he grew attached to. This is where most of the bannies are, and then some of the golden phoenix mamas, they're in there. So they'll come out in just a moment. Now we need to go ahead and let out the pups. Rachel, you love the duck. Let me switch it over and you can see her. She is fun. She has grown quite attached to my father-in-law. All right, look at the crazy dogs. They are ready to get out. And there they go. They knocked over the camera. There we go. A little bit better. All right, so now I have to catch Sport and put him inside because a couple of my girls are in heat and he has been horrible with jumping on them. Sport, come here. Come here. Sport. Sport. Come here. Come here. Sport. Good boy. He's cotton on to me. He knows I'm going to put him in the cage, so now he's not coming to me. Sport, come on. Come here. Sport, come here. Oh man, it's going to be one of those mornings. Okay, let's head over and start opening up, and hopefully I can catch him in the process and bring him over here. Come here. Good boy. Sport. The dogs are already up there going crazy. all the animals real quick. The dogs have caught the scent of something, and they're going absolutely crazy. Did you catch our little mama? She came out with her little baby. Alright, now let's go ahead and open up the big barn and start feeding everybody. I caught him. Alright, I'm gonna go put him away real quick. You guys enjoy the chickens as they run around. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see here. Perla, good morning. How's everything over there in the Philippines? It's nice and cool here. It's probably what, evening time over there? I believe you guys are about a 12-hour difference than us. All right, now that I've got this all open up, let's go ahead and feed Henry because I can hear him. He's going crazy in there. So we're gonna go ahead and take his bottle in there, feed him real quick, and then we'll feed everybody else. A little bit dark in here, but hopefully the light will come through. I don't know how to fix the screen. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I tried rotating it and it's not giving me an option I have to change a setting somewhere and I'm not sure where to go to change that setting to rotate the screen to make it bigger for you. You know, all the little hiccups that I'm going to come across my first couple times doing a live until I get it just right. But thank you guys for sticking in with me. Screen is good on your side? Okay, good. Farm girl, that might just be on your end. I'm not sure. All right, let's feed Henry. Ooh, he's gonna push me over. They can see you. He is a fast drinker. He will finish this bottle before too long. But he's gotten a lot bigger. He is very, very friendly, but he's also very, very strong. And he comes up behind me sometimes and he'll nudge me. If I'm not paying attention, I can go flying. Almost there. I gotta make sure he doesn't get any air. So I have to pull the bottle away just at the right time. Or else his stomach could flip due to a bunch of air. There we go. Now he also gets some free pellets throughout the day, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a scoop. Ooh, see, he just bumped me. I'm gonna go ahead and get him a scoop of pellets right now, and he also needs some water, so I'm also gonna do that. Good morning, Georgia. How are you doing this morning? What's the weather like over there? Bump me again. Nope, I'm gonna eat my pants. Ouch. So now to feed Fiona and Sniffles. 80 degrees. Woo! It's warm over there right now. I'd say it's probably about 65 right now over here. It feels really, really nice. Out of the sun. Fiona and Sniffles, they get some pellets, and then once they're done with their pellets, I'll go ahead and put some orchard grass in there for them to eat on throughout the day. All right, now let's get all these chickens fed because they are hungry. They are all fed. I have a few that are outside that are going to need some feed as well. So I'm going to take these water buckets out here real quick. That way I don't forget to fill up Henry and Fiona's waters. And then we will go feed Mama and her babies, and also Hagrid because he needs to eat too. corn for Hagrid, and then for our other chickens that are on the other side, got some pellets for them. Let's head over there and feed them real quick. First stop is little mama here. Let me give her some corn. She wants to come out so bad, but we let her out and she wasn't really paying too much attention to... Oh, thank you for the money. Cigars Yum. I think that's right. Well, good morning. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Where are you from? 85 in the Philippines. Oh, and it's 8 o'clock at night. Wow. It's nice and cool here right now. I'm enjoying it, but it's not going to last for very long because as soon as the sun comes over, it'll start getting hot and humid. So Hagrid is right over there. I'm going to go feed him real quick. I can't take you guys over there. Our internet doesn't reach that far. You should be okay right here. So let me go feed them and let out the rest of the babies, and then I'll be right back. All right, so they are all fed. Now they need some water. So go ahead and get them some water. And also get mama and baby here some fresh food and water. I love this pump here, guys. This pump is awesome. So it works. Fuzzy there. It works that it pulls water up from our well, and then when you shut it off, it goes back down, so it doesn't freeze. It's freeze resistant. So during winter time, as long as we don't have a hose on there, our pipes will not freeze, because around here, when your pipes freeze, bad news. They can bust, and that's just a whole big problem. So I've liked that we've got this. We have forgotten a few times, but thank goodness nothing has happened. Let me go ahead and get some water, put these away, and finish feeding and watering all the animals. See if I missed anything this morning. on my side. Let me see. There we go. Does that help? Thank you, farm girl. Appreciate you. All right, now to carry these big boys inside. Good morning, our pastured farm. How are you doing this morning? The chickens are what you hear all day long, Rachel, like nonstop. Our house is pretty soundproof, but I can still hear them inside the house, especially when they lay an egg. They get really loud and they let you know that they laid an egg. You know, going from city life to living on a farm, I've definitely increased my muscles. I never ever thought I'd be picking up 5-gallon buckets of water, 50 pounds of feed, and just slinging them all over the place, but that's what you do. You definitely do that on a farm. It's not for the weak, that's for sure. And if you are weak, you'll gain some muscles real fast. All right, I've got one more 5-gallon bucket of water to take to Henry, and then I need to feed the rest of the babies, and we should be good. Let me switch you guys over, you can see all these girls. I don't know if you can see over there. I've got a bunch of them over there too. These girls just like going wherever. You can hear the girls are going crazy because they just got done laying a bunch of eggs. I have a bunch of girls, that's the first thing they do in the morning is they lay their eggs. You stepped on your baby. Our pasture farm, thank you. You guys are all giving me so much love. I appreciate you all. So little mama here and all of her 9 babies. We've got her in here for now until I can move the other babies that are on the other side. They have a bigger run and they're able to come out onto the dirt and scratch around and learn how to be chickens. So until I move them, she's over here. We've got this netting down, chicken wire, down here at the bottom. I feed them out here because chickens love to scratch, and that's exactly what mama does. Is that I put any food in there, she scratches it out to teach the babies to go, and that's how you search for bugs. This way, any scratch that she kicks out goes onto the floor. Hey! I've got another dog out here who's in heat, and one of my other dogs is going crazy. So it falls here onto the floor, and the chickens can come in here and just eat that. And I don't have to worry about rats or mice or anything like that coming around here because my chickens pretty much clean up any food that's left on the floor. I don't have to worry about that at all. Come here, Curly Sue. Say good morning to Curly Sue. My perfect homestead life. How long does it take to do farm chores? It takes me probably about 30 minutes or less. Mostly it's just getting all the waters done. If they're completely out of water, that takes a little bit of a while. But usually about 30 minutes. Or I just kind of take my time and it can take longer. But hubby works nights, so he is actually on his way home right now, and I try to get farm chores done and then get inside and get breakfast done before he gets home. That way he can go straight to bed. He's been up for 12 hours, he's exhausted. So that's kind of how I try to make it done, get it done pretty fast. But a lot of you were praying last year for my father-in-law. He got really sick and we were really worried about him, but he is back to his normal self and he's actually out here right now, so let me flip the screen so everybody can say hi to Willie. Coach! Willie, say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Everybody out in, there's Aunt Anna, Uncle Jerry, Rachel.
Hello.
Hard Time Farm. What do I... Anna says hi, brother.
Thank you. Hi.
What do I do for work out of the farm? I actually do not work. Hubby has made it to where I was able to quit my job, and he is our sole provider, and I just take care of life here on the homestead. So, but I do bring in some money through selling eggs and little things like that. I do go to the farmer's market, but I in turn take all the money that I do make from selling eggs and selling different produce to feeding the animals. So that's kind of how I contribute. And then also with YouTube, little by little, that kind of helps support feeding all the animals. That's my contribution. But I work hard at home. I make sure the house is clean, cook meals, take care of all the animals, which I absolutely love to do. I am a former nurse from California, and I gave that up when we moved here 3 years ago, and I'm so glad I did because I was stressed, horribly stressed. Not anymore though. I knew I was forgetting something, a water. I filled up one of the small waters for the babies that are on the other side. So let me go ahead and get that. Take it over to the babies. So, Hard Time Farm, where are you at? I'm here in Eastern Kentucky. Same thing, My Perfect Homestead Life. Where are you at? Dina, you okay, Mama? Are you okay, my little Dinas? Alright, I'm gonna put you down for a minute. Let me go ahead and put this water over there. All right. Oh, Tennessee. Did you, yes, you did see me on Sow the Land. Lorraine is actually cousins with my hubby. They are first cousins. So, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to fix my camera. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. So, yes, you did see me on Sow the Land. Lorraine and my hubby are cousins. So I was out there helping them out when they moved. I got to see their new beautiful property, absolutely beautiful. But they have been an inspiration for me. I've been learning as much as I can from Jason and how he does his YouTube. But this is kind of what inspired us to move out here once they made the big move to North Carolina. Hubby and I started talking about it, and we were just waiting for the absolute right moment to go ahead and do it. And so we did, and we absolutely love it. We've been out here for 3 years now. And let's see here. Hard Time Farms, Tennessee. I have got a lot of friends in Tennessee. That was actually our #1 choice when we first talked about moving. We wanted to go to Tennessee, but then we realized Tennessee was getting quickly populated and it was a little bit too pricey for us. So Kentucky was next, and we absolutely fell in love with the part of Kentucky that we're in. We're in eastern Kentucky, so we get all the mountains, and that's exactly what hubby and I wanted. We wanted mountains. We love the open, but mountains was what really was calling us. All right, friends, let's head inside and let's see if I can quickly fix up something before hubby gets home. He should be home in about 10 minutes. Princess, come on. All right. I gotta let out my other dogs too. You guys wanna go out? Let's go potties. Come on. Let's go potties. Come on. Little boy, come on. All right. Only one wanted to go out. Jared didn't want to go out yet. I'll wash my hands real quick. Why Kentucky? Kentucky just absolutely called to us. It was the first place we came and visited. We had a realtor and we decided we were going to do Tennessee, but the realtor in Tennessee was not getting back to us that well, so we decided to come to Kentucky first, and we fell in love with our property as soon as we got here. It was day 2 of being here. We were pretty disappointed day 1, seeing all the properties that we liked, and then actually getting to see them. And I do not recommend that you buy sight unseen. If you're gonna look for property, make sure you go out and actually do an inspection, because all the pictures were nothing what the properties look like. This one was a surprise. We did not pick this one. It was nowhere to be found. It was only posted on Facebook. And our realtor, he actually he brought us to this one as a surprise. And it was, yeah, instantly we fell in love. Oh, sorry, I got a hair somewhere. But yeah, instantly fell in love with Kentucky, especially Eastern Kentucky. Everybody here is super nice. Nothing like California. They always help you out. Our neighbors all up and down our holler are very, very nice. They help us out with everything. Any questions, any concerns, we can go to them and they'll help us out. We absolutely love it here. Farm girl, how long did it take to look for your farm? I want to say we started it was in January that we started looking, and we were out here in March looking at properties that we liked. And we put in an offer as soon as we were getting ready to leave. We went back to California, put our house up for sale, sold our house after 2 days on the market, and we turned around and left California in May, and we moved right out here. So just a few short months, and we were out here. Ladies Farm, do you still have your special cat? I do. I have my cat. She's in my room. She likes to just be by herself. She doesn't like anybody. She likes me, and she'll tolerate my husband. So she is, yes, I do have her. She's in my room right now. She's probably sleeping. That's what she does best. Do you still have my favorite special blue room? I do. The guest room is all ready for you. Whenever you're ready to come and visit us again, Guest room is ready, but you gotta fight Aunt Anna for it because that's also her special room. All right, so for breakfast, I picked a really pretty bell pepper yesterday. So I'm gonna do bell peppers and onions omelet because hubby does like his omelets. So let me go ahead and get this chopped up, chop up some onions, get this going before he gets home. So I got any other questions out there while I quickly get breakfast together? And I save everything. All the extra parts, they go into my compost or they go to the chickens. Nothing gets wasted on our homestead. Or bone broth. If you all have ever made bone broth, then you know all the scraps are great for bone broth too. All right, there we go. Feels better. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with aprons. I wear an apron pretty much all the time. Let's see here. My kids love your cooking. Yes, I love cooking, and whenever anybody comes, I try to make sure I cook as much homegrown food as possible for everybody. That's probably my second hobby outside of farming and gardening is cooking. I did not start cooking a lot until I was a little bit older. I was probably in my late 20s when I really started cooking. Before then, I was a single mom and working hard, working 2 jobs. I didn't really have time to cook. Hubby has made it possible for me to be home doing what I love to do. And I can't thank him enough for that. Now, unfortunately, the onions are not homegrown. That is still a work in progress for me, is figuring out onions. I can get the small onions, but I can't get them to be the big size onions. So I'm still working on that. farm fresh eggs. You can't beat farm fresh eggs, guys. Store-bought, just not the same. And with all my chickens, I probably get about 75 to 80 eggs a day. And my chickens, or my dogs, they eat about 30 of them a day. Alright, let's head over to the stove. Let's see here. Ooh, smoked brisket. So good. I do make a really good smoked brisket. But if you want to have like brisket tacos or brisket quesadillas, so good. So good. I feel like you're fizzy. There we go, it's a little bit better. Yes, Rachel does need to try my brisket. She'll try it when she's out here next. All right, my veggies are all done. Let's see. All caramelized, and it smells amazing. Something about onions and bell peppers, when you cook them, it just makes the whole house smell really, really good. I've got my other pan going, I'm getting it nice and hot, so it can be ready for my eggs. I have switched over to only using lard. I do not use vegetable oil anymore in anything. Lard has been my go-to. When we processed our pigs, I rendered down a lot of the fat into lard, and we went through that so fast. Once that pan is nice and hot, we'll go ahead and add our eggs on there. So what's your favorite breakfast, guys? I think breakfast is one of my favorite meals of the day. Let me know what your favorite breakfast is. And there we go. Omelet's ready for hubby. He should be pulling up in a minute. Let's head outside. And we'll go ahead and close it out. Come on. Let's go outside. Jared. No. Just my little princess. All right. All right, friends, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. That is my morning chores right there, minus my meat birds. Since my father-in-law went ahead and did that for me, I don't have to worry about them, but they are down that way past that other building. We've got a hedge and they're behind there, and that's where we have them right now. Normally we have them right here, but I just had our last batch of meat birds right there. I need to let that grass rest. So I want them going through my orchard this year, and hopefully they will eat up all around my trees, and that way I can deep mulch for winter, and maybe I'll have a little bit better success with my fruit trees this year. Well, next year. All right, friends. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a wonderful day today, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Bye.